What's shaping the next wave of technology? From AI-powered phones to solar power beamed from space, let's dive into the biggest stories of the past 24 hours. OpenAI and Microsoft have renegotiated their partnership, dropping the exclusivity clause. Microsoft will keep a non-exclusive right to the models through 2032 and share revenue until 2030, while OpenAI can now run its models on any third-party cloud. OpenAI is also building its own AI-first smartphone. Partnering with MediaTek, Qualcomm, and Luxshare, the company aims to ship a device centered around an AI agent by Q1 2026-2027, with mass production slated for 2028. CEO Sam Altman publicly apologized for the Tumblr Ridge incident, where a ChatGPT account used by a suspect was not reported to law enforcement. OpenAI is now reviewing its dangerous account reporting procedures. Cohere announced the acquisition of Germany's Aleph Alpha, creating a transatlantic AI entity. The deal is backed by a $500 million investment from the Schwartz Group to serve European enterprises with sovereign data AI solutions. Anthropic is piloting a Deal AI agent. In a small test of 69 employees, the agent closed 886 transactions worth over $4 demonstrating that a strong model can negotiate real-world deals. David Silver's ineffable intelligence raised $1 billion to develop a super learner that uses reinforcement learning to discover knowledge with minimal human-labeled data. Canonical is embedding AI directly into Ubuntu, delivering background assistance, AI-native automation, and transparent, on-device inference. Sky AI secured $3.58 million in pre-seed funding to build a smart home screen experience via an iOS widget. China has blocked the $2 billion MetaManis cross-border AI deal after a 7-month investigation, halting the partnership. India's home service startup scene is exploding. Snabit is negotiating a $55 million round at a $400 million valuation, while Pronto has raised $20 million at a $200 million valuation. Climate tech IPOs are back. Fervo successfully listed, but the market remains split as AI-driven data center power demand fuels clean energy financing. Steve Ballmer's venture in Aspiration suffered a $60 million loss after founder Joseph Sandberg was convicted of fraud. A California homeowner is now selling real estate stakes tied to Anthropic stock, linking property transactions to AI company Upside. Truecaller's growth is slowing in India after losing a major ad partner. The company is pivoting to an ad exchange platform and enterprise services. Palantir has been supplying the IRS with financial investigation software for over a decade. The contract now exceeds $130 million in revenue. Australia is pushing for sovereign technology solutions to reduce reliance on U.S. software, but high costs and technology gaps remain major hurdles. Microsoft now lets Windows users defer updates for up to 35 days on the dev/experimental channel, giving enterprises longer testing windows. A growing number of users are switching from Windows to Linux. Reviews of distributions like KatiOS highlight stability, low resource usage, and improved gaming performance. Samsung's leak reveals the upcoming Jinju smart glass platform powered by Snapdragon AR1, while the next-gen Z Fold 8 Wide will feature a micro-LED display and Qi 2 wireless charging support. Govee launches the Ceiling Light Ultra, a 5,000 lumen fixture with 616 individually addressable LEDs, compatible with Matter, Alexa, Google Home, and SmartThings. Valve's new Steam controller is priced at $99, adds a TMR anti-drift thumbstick, 4 rear buttons, a trackpad, and a 2.4 GHz receiver. Framework's 13 Pro laptop continues to earn praise for modular repairability, while the Speak-On audio device offers an innovative concept but suffers from platform limitations and noisy recording environments. Tesla is gifting 1 year of free supercharging to select North American Model 3 trims, subject to usage caps and eligibility criteria. BYD unveiled the Denza Z, a 1,000 horsepower electric convertible that sprints from 0-60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, with a European launch planned. The used EV market is booming. Analysts expect over 1 million pre-owned electric cars to change hands in the next 3 years as lease contracts expire, putting downward pressure on resale prices. Joby Aviation is conducting final eVTOL test flights between JFK and Manhattan, moving toward FAA certification. Ford's Mustang Cobra Jet 2200 set a new electric drag record, 1 horse-mile in 6.87 seconds at 22 miles per hour, powered by a 200 horsepower drivetrain. Meta has signed a partnership to beam solar energy from orbit. Using infrared transmission from satellites to ground stations, the goal is to deliver up to 1 gigawatts of clean power by 2030. Natural gas plant construction costs have jumped 66% as data center demand for turbine power spikes, prompting a shift toward renewable generation and long-term storage. Itron disclosed a security breach, removed unauthorized access, and continues investigating potential data exposure. The FTC warned that U.S. consumers lost $1 billion to social media scams in 2025, with shopping and investment fraud leading the tally. A Chinese state-backed hacker captured in Italy has been extradited to the United States, sparking diplomatic tension over cyber espionage prosecutions. More than 600 Google engineers signed an open letter urging the company to refuse any partnership with the Pentagon's Joint Artificial Intelligence Center. NASA released preliminary Artemis II results. The flight system performed well overall, though a handful of technical items still need verification. The U.S. National Science Board and National Science Foundation faced intense backlash after controversial personnel decisions threatened basic research funding. A high-profile White House security infrastructure project has stalled amid political opposition over funding sources and classified information safeguards. Spotify is teaming up with Peloton to launch workout-focused playlists and live guided classes, blending music streaming with fitness instruction. Amazon acquired the rights to Oprah Winfrey's podcast library, planning multi-platform distribution via Prime Video, Amazon Music, Audible, and Fire TV. Warner Bros. Discovery revived the shelved film Coyote vs. Acme after another studio purchased the rights, ensuring the project will finally see release. The book How to Rule the World offers a gritty look at startup culture, exposing the pressures from venture capital and the risks faced by young founders. Thanks for watching SmartStart. Subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned for deeper dives into the stories that matter.